5 seconds. Friends, at the outside, I thank you all for the opportunity given to me today to be with you, to take part in this discussion on the role of the press, of the four pillars of the communication media, the newspaper, the radio, the cinema, and the television. Newspaper is the cheapest medium of communication. It is the common means of a communication tool. In a modern society, the newspapers occupy an important place. They supply the readers all important local and world news. They have reduced the distance between countries and areas. Every morning, they bring us news from every corner of the world. Newspaper has become the first interest in the morning. In our country, there has been a gradual development of newspapers from the time of Raja Rammohan Roy. Newspapers have played an important role during the freedom movement of India. They created and molded public opinion and reflected the mood of the people. They have done considerable service in consolidating the national movement in the country. Even after independence, they have continued to play their own important role in the public life. In any country, whether large or small, it is necessary that the people should get the news of events taking place in the various parts afresh. The newspaper is an important media through which the people in the country can express their opinion on the government of the day, its functioning, and its various activities. Now, I would like to say that there is a vast variety of newspapers. Among them, the details are the most important. They contain almost all the current news and information that a man requires. The general public gets important news while businessmen get market information in them. Matrimonial columns are of great use to parents of unmarried boys and girls, the employers, and those who seek jobs are brought together through situation vacant column in the newspaper. Sports columns are of interest to sports fan. Similarly, a cinema fan finds out which picture is being shown at a particular theater. Public views and public grievances are also expressed through the newspaper. Important government and public notices are also published in dailies. Thus, the newspapers cater to the needs of all the sections of the society. Some of the newspapers deal with some specialized subjects like science, trade and industry, etc. Some papers are devoted exclusively to sports travel accounts, current affairs, and articles on social, economic, and political subjects. In the recent past, there has been a great increase in the number of the newspapers in the country. Every person, young or old, is very much interested in knowing what is happening in the world today. In the democratic countries, newspapers guide and mold and at the same time reflect the public opinion. They may, in fact, be described as the true mirror of public opinion on all important public issues and government policies. They publish comments and editorials. Thus they educate public on those issues further. I hope you are aware that nowadays in the newspapers we find write ups on various topics of public interest throughout the world by different individuals, and also arguments on various issues are getting published in newspapers, which is a matter of great credit for our press. The newspapers formulate public opinion on all important issues. They also make people conscious of their rights and duties. They help them in ascertaining their due rights and also performing their duties. Before I conclude, I wish the discussions all success. Dear Mr. Kumar, thank you for your letter. I am happy to note the interest you have in the art of shorthand. I am particularly pleased that you wish to enter the teaching line too. You ask me to give you some points of value for a teacher. I really doubt how much of help I can be. Still, I give below few points which you will find valuable and would make up your find accordingly. A teacher must be a leader. He must know the individual needs of each student and insist on standards of learning and of conduct with suitable guidance, cooperation, and develop a sense of confidence within the student. He must be enthusiastic and should work with vigor to stimulate full contribution from the class. He must know his subject. However, experienced a teacher is thorough preparation of every lesson is essential. He must have discipline with a new class. Discipline must be firm from the first lesson. Later, if necessary, some relaxation can be made. He must have a suitable instructional manner. His attitude must be fair, firm, and friendly. The quality of a teacher's voice affects his instruction. Always stand back a little from the front row and let your vision travel around the class. Do not talk to the blackboard. I think you will have observed that the above are of a general nature. However, I shall give you specific suggestions on the subject in my next letter next week. With the best wishes, yours sincerely.